Somebody got me banging on my drums this morning. I happened to turn on YouTube, and what did I see? Brother NETER at it again. Now he got some more, brother. More or less in a state of confusion. Talking about the word nigga and the whip and fear. They just don't hear. Brother Larry is not afraid of anything. Brother Larry is trying to adjust your psychological profile of yourself. When you start talking like the enemy, that only means that you thinking like the enemy. Bear witness. Who has more problems with young black men than young black men? Bear witness. There is no confusion in this concept. Understand. Psychology, man. How is it that you are a Moor and the next brother is a Hebrew and the next brother is a Muslim and the next brother is a Christian and the next brother is a 5% and the next brother is an atheist, and y'all all call yourselves niggas? How is that? If you're saying that Moor is your birthright, your bloodline, your identity, how then are you a nigga? You are in a state of confusion. And you're not alone. There are millions of you in a state of confusion. Now, Brother Larry doesn't have a problem being one of the few who see through the maze and the haze of the confusion. I'm simply saying to you, while you may change your name to Abdul Aziz Bey or Muhammad Abdul Bey or whoever Bey, you still call yourself nigga, you are still confused. I'm not telling you the word nigga means this or the word nigga means that. I'm telling you the application by your enemy is where you got it from. I'm telling you the word did not exist in a historical context. I'm telling you the concept did not exist in a historical context. I'm telling you, you are confused. Now, this has nothing to do with fear. This has something to do with identity. Who are you? What are you? Because your enemy says you're a nigga. Now, your enemy does not say that out of intelligence. Your enemy says that because your enemy could not pronounce the word negro. Because your enemy was ignorant. Now that's just a fact. Now, how did we come to negro? We came to negro courtesy of those identified as Moors, because they trafficked non-Muslim blacks into Al-Andalus, which would be Spain, which is where the word negro comes from. Negro is the Spanish word for black. Now, Some of you might say, well, if negro is the Spanish word for black, then nigga means black. No, that is not correct. You see, what happened was, out of ignorance, a mispronunciation happened. And that mispronunciation was perpetuated and became something different. It became the property of plantation owners. And it became the colloquial term by which they referred to that property. And it was not gender-based. Man, woman, child, old, young, fat, skinny, tall, short, smart, stupid, rich, poor. They called you all niggers. Now, the only thing I need you to understand is when you begin to think of yourself the way that your enemy thinks of you, you have become what your enemy intended you to be. And that's not a pretty picture. Now, some of you will defend your enemy to the death. You'll put on uniforms and you'll go fight for him. You'll stand in his defense. And you look at brothers like Brother Larry is trying to live in the past. See, Brother Larry is moving forward. Brother Larry is thinking about the future. Brother Larry is saying, if everything changes, how is it that you remain niggas? If at the same time that you are saying you're in rebellion, that you are in revolutionary mode, that you are awakening, that you are conscious, that you are a member of the conscious community, how is it that you remain niggas? How is it that your language does not evolve with your supposed or alleged consciousness? How is it that your concepts, your ideas does not evolve with your alleged consciousness? How is it that you study etymology and you don't understand that the application of words in their modern context is more important than the origin of the word in its etymological context? Why? Because the origin of the word was a reference to individuals being sold as slaves in Al-Andalus. And because it was a market term, it spread from market to market to market to market. That's why our people are known as Negroes all over the world. It's a market term. And now, courtesy of you confused and willfully ignorant individuals, they know you as niggas. Now, Brother Larry is not a nigga. Brother Larry is not a Moor. Brother Larry is not a Hebrew. Brother Larry is not a Christian. Brother Larry is not a Muslim. Brother Larry is a traditional man. I don't adopt alien concepts. I reject them all. I don't adopt alien schools of thought. I reject them all. Moving forward, the purpose of education is to enhance your ability to think for yourself, not to go along with what someone said 4,000 years ago, 1,400 years ago, 2,000 years ago, because they ass is dead and gone, and the world still turns. And if you live, you'll still learn. And the most important lesson that you can learn is how to learn to think for yourself so that you stop blindly following the ignorance of others. Now, once again, it is time to begin to think about yourself and your identity. You cannot be defined by someone else. You cannot be defined by your enemy. All these English terms are English terms. How old is English? It comes from the Angles, who joined with the Saxons, the British Isles. That's only the 5th and the 6th century AD. Now, I'm pretty sure that my people are older than that. We were never niggas, ever. Don't be ridiculous. Now, whom am I referring to? This guy right here. Homeboy,